ukulele fool. I'm a professional music educator. I've been teaching music professionally since 1983. Long time. I taught preschool all the way I'm currently teaching college. So, someone to lava. I did a poll on Facebook with several ukulele groups and on Instagram, and this was the favorite 3-chord song I encountered. And I started looking at the tutorials out there, and there are many very good ones. But what I wanted to do is really showcase the strumming, because several of them are saying to do the island strum, which is down, down, up, down, down. That is a perfectly good strum to use with this piece, but it's not what's on the Pixar animated short. So I'm going to show you how to do that with some little subtleties thrown in. And also as a teaching tool to help you get more confident with singing and strumming, I'm going to show you how to break down the strum, do some beginning practice steps, and I'm going to show you how to use a tool called the box diagram to help you in your practice. There's no play along with this because I want you to be able to go and play along with the Pixar. That's what I would do. All right, let's get it going. I hope your uke's in tune and you're ready to learn. You only need 3 chords. C, like this, F, and G7. One of the important things to practice in this and helping you build the skills you need to be a fluent ukulele player is getting from that C to the G7. And I really recommend that you look at it, because beginners, you can look and C and looking up and G, C. As beginners, you can plant things first, and so your index finger goes here and then these 2 plop down. Now eventually it will become so it's just pretty much simultaneously. But for now, C and kind of crawl it over. C, 1, 2, 3, like that. Here's a regime that I would suggest using to get yourself fluently switching from that C to the G7, which is the hardest chord transition, is to give yourself some leisure time to get there so that your ukulele learning journey is enjoyable. Just going C, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, 3, 4, G7, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, 3, 4, and C, like that. Giving yourself 4 beats to make that transition. Then switch it so you're going C, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, G7, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2. Get the idea? Mm-hmm. Your brain knows what to do. It's just making that electronic highway in your nervous system so that your brain tells your hand what to do. Then break it down so you're doing C, 2, 3, 4, switch, G7, 2, 3, 4, and then eventually getting so that you're no time to rest. It's happening in timing with music. The advantages to that is first of all, it diminishes your stress while you're playing. And when you're not stressed, you're less likely to unconsciously putting tension throughout your body. You know, as you're thinking so hard, it's just so natural. I mean, it happens from little kids to, you know, grandma types like me. So just give yourself that luxury of taking a slow journey. You know, not the hare, be the tortoise. There we go. All right, once you've got that, let's dive into some of the other switches that we have to do. You also have to go from a G7 to an F, and I would recommend the same protocol. Just, you know, giving yourself that 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, 3, 4. Now I think G7 to F is a much easier transition. You might not need to give yourself that 4 beat. Go down, you know, if you find that that's easy, go to 2, 1, and eventually none. And then the other switch you need to make is from F to C. And so practicing those chord changes just as like a little warm-up, getting your fingers feeling nice and fluent, because there's a lot of other things that you have to do when you're playing. Well, I really recommend that for beginners that you work on just doing down strums. And this is where a box diagram comes in so handy, because besides how to sing and strum, which is the number one question that I encounter with students, the second question is, when do you know to change chords? Because frequently when you see a chord chart and it looks like this, well, that doesn't tell you how many repetitions of each of those chords you have to play. A box diagram takes care of that, and so my chord charts almost always have a box diagram, or the chords are put in each time that they occur, even if it's a repeat of the same chord in the lyrics, because my specialty is beginners. Each of these cells represents 2 down strums if you're practicing this song with just down strums, and states it right on it there. So let's just play through that just so you get an idea. 1, 2, and here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, and G7, and F again, and C, G7. This pattern repeats 3 times to make up each verse. The chorus is a little different. Let's look at that. Same thing here. This is the chorus, a little bit different arrangement on the chords, but 2 down strums for each box. I'll tell you a joke after this. 1, 2, and here we go. 1, 2, F again, and C, 2, C again, and G7. Do it again. C, back to F, do it again. C, 2, do it again. F, 2, G7, C, Same way. Around our household, we call it tame way. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on him. How do you catch a tame rabbit? Tame way, unique up on him. Yeah. Leave me a groaner down below. Go, oh, in the comments below. And I hope you're enjoying this. I have a very slow approach to my teaching to make sure that you're successful and relaxed along your ukulele journey, so you keep going instead of getting frustrated. Subscribe to my channel if you're liking this. Give it a thumbs up, and let me know what other songs you'd like to learn. Once you're feeling nice and comfortable doing the chords, start adding the lyrics, or let the play along do it. And I have a link to the a really good play along with the Pixar, with the chords and everything and the lyrics. You can do that. Start hearing it while you're playing it, and then start adding things in. But once you're feeling really comfortable with that, move to do the authentic strumming pattern. This is what the authentic strumming pattern sounds like. So, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So that's something that you again can use that box diagram, except for instead of having 2 down strums per each box, then it becomes 1 strumming pattern per each box, and it's notated on the chord chart I have. There's a link down below. It's part of my Patreon. You can get all my chord charts for as little as $1 a month. And I have the New to Uke series. It's my complete curriculum. And I worked in curriculum development, both the state and local level, for many years. developing a sequential way of gaining skills through songs on the ukulele. And there's a tutorial for each one of them and a chord chart. And I do jams live, $3 a month. I try to be really reasonable. Just a little in the subtleties that's on that recording is the first down strum. They're just catching the first two strings, maybe sometimes the third strum, so just the G and the C strum. So yeah, that helps make that very distinctive sound. I have a tutorial for the cowboy strum, which is a similar strum in the verse, the downbeat, it's just those. So if you feel like doing the whole fast is too much, I've got a link down below to a tutorial on the cowboy strum. That might be a really good starting place for you. Building your skills slowly at a manageable level. All right, I hope you've had fun learning with me. I hope that I have helped you on your ukulele success, and I hope you're playing this song and you have someone to lava.